If you'd like to join us today for a short little asana routine to get your breathing open and prepare you for your learning, as well as teaching you some of the poses that you too can teach your students. We're going to start first always in our mountain pose, checking in with your mountain either by closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Notice any tendencies to lock the knees or tense the toes. Slightly relax the back of the knees. Drop the tail and engage in through the pelvic bowl, lifting all the way up to the crown of the head. Feeling your Tadasana, we're going to inhale and stretch our arms forward and up overhead. You can put the palms together or keep them apart in symmetrical stretch and take a backward bend, inhaling. Tighten your buttocks. Keep breathing as you take a forward bend. Putting your hands on the floor next to your toes, we're going to step or jump back into a push-up position. And then jackknife the hips back so the hips are high, the head is low, looking at your knees. Exhale. Rising up onto the ball of the feet, pitch forward back into your push-up position with your head in line with your tail. Bending your elbows, lowering to the ground. If that's too much for your arms, you're welcome to bend your knees and then lower your chest to the earth. Keep the breath flowing as you push into the hands, lifting up, looking up with the eyes, up through the roof of the mouth. Inhale. And back down, exhale. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, pushing into the heel of the hand, the pads of the fingers, furling the tailbone to the sky. Exhale as you look at your knees. Then look forward to the hands, bend the knees, and step or jump your feet in between the hands, and just rise back up, bringing the arms out to the side, up overhead. Back bend, firming the thighs and the buttocks, centering and coming back to the heart center. We're going to practice that again. Inhaling, up and back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Feel free to bend your knees here. Jump or step back into your push-up position. Head in line with the tail, lower down to the ground onto your abdomen. Pushing into the hands, lifting up using your back strength, your buttock strength. Keeping your heels rotated to the sky. Exhale down. Pushing into the hands, jackknifing the hips back, looking at the knees, exhaling. Look forward to the hands, bend the knees, and jump or step your feet in between the hands, and then slowly come up, reach, 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 looking up, and center. One more time. Now that we know what we're doing, put the breath as the primary importance as you go forward bend. Step or jump back into a push-up. Lower to the ground. Inhale, lifting the head, chest, and shoulders with firm back body. Exhaling down. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips up and back. Dropping the head to look at the knees. Looking forward, stepping or jumping with the feet coming in between the hands. Stretch your spine way out to come up. And rest. Now just notice your breathing. Have these movements increased the quality and consistency of your respiration rate? Breathe deeply in and out and soften the face, the jaw, the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. We're going to practice another version of the salutation to the sun. This is a more classical version that has been taught to me by my teacher. So what we're going to do is we're going to firm our thighs, ground our feet with relaxed toes, stretch our arms up overhead, and take your back arch. And again, if the palms together are not comfortable, you can keep the hands apart. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend, putting the hands on the floor next to the toes. Bend your knees and furl your forehead into your shins. Now take your right leg and bring your right leg way back behind you into a lunge. From this lunge, you're welcome to roll that back knee onto the floor with the toes tucked under, or you can keep the back knee off the floor. Pull into the strength of your thighs and pelvis, and then slowly lift your arms up overhead, next to your ears or prayer position overhead. Exhale, forward, bend down. Downward facing dog by lifting the hips up and bringing the front leg to the back. Exhale. Rise up onto the ball of the feet, pitch forward into that push-up position. And from here, we roll through the toes and put our knees on the earth. Bending our elbows, we lower down, putting the chin, chest, then abdomen on the earth, stretching the legs out. With toenails firmly pressing on the floor, we push in the hands to come up. Look up towards the center of the forehead. Breathe in. Exhale down. Tucking the toes under, push back into your downward dog, or the hips high, the head low, looking at your knees, and exhale. Now look forward to your hands and take your back right leg and jump that right leg back in between the hands, lowering the left knee to the floor or keeping it off the floor is your choice. Lifting the arms up overhead alongside the ears or palms together. Exhaling, forward bend. Back leg jumps forward to in line with the other foot. You can grab your ankles and furl your head in towards your shin, or you can keep your hands next to your toes. At any rate, exhale and press the abdomen in. Then lift the head, chest, extend the spine and bring the arms out to the sides, up overhead. Inhale, pelvis underneath the roof of the mouth, and then bring the hands to the heart. Good, we'll practice that one more time with the left leg going back first. Up and back bend, back body strong, front body stretch. Forward bend, exhaling, press your abdomen in, furl the forehead in. Good, left leg way back behind you. Knee can be on or off the floor. Arms up overhead alongside the ears or palms together. Exhale, forward bend. Downward facing dog, front leg moves to the back leg. Palms are solid, thumbs are on the earth. Exhale. Rise to the ball of the feet, pitch forward into your push-up position or downward facing plank. Roll the knees to the earth. Then bend your elbows and put the chin and chest on the floor. Then lower your abdomen, relax your knees and toes, and push firmly into your hands to lift up. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Tuck the ball of the feet under, push up, hips jackknife back, head drops to the earth. Exhale. Look at the hands and jump the left leg in between the hands. Adjust your footing. Again, back knee can be on or off the floor as you slowly lift the arms alongside the ears. Looking up right now for today, just take a little back bend, inhale. Then exhale, forward bend. Back leg comes up and jumps forward to the front. Grab your ankles or keep your hands on the floor. Feel free to bend your knees as you furl your forehead in and press your abdomen in. Stay here for a moment breathing and ask your shoulders, could you pull your shoulders away from your ears back into the sockets? Then lift the head, lift the chest. Use your back body strength to come up. And slowly hands to the heart. Breathing in and breathing out. That's what yoga is all about. It's to increase the steady, smooth, rhythmic breathing. Samavriti ujjayi breath. Smooth, steady, even breathing. Inhaling the same amount of air that we exhale. Inhaling the same length of time that we exhale. Very slowly and mindfully, just bring your arms down, 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 back by your side, and return to your Tadasana. If you feel unsteady on your feet, separate them slightly and find your feet comfortable and grounded. And just check in with your Tadasana after doing those poses. Ideally, we have heated the body. We've created tapas, heat. We've increased our breathing. Our prana is flowing more deeply. into the cells of the body. Grounding your mountain onto the earth, rise up to the pale blue sky overhead. Broaden the sides of your mountain. Good. And then gently sit down in your chair to begin your work on your computer today. And putting your feet firmly on the earth just like we do in mountain pose. Scoot your hips as far back in the chair, way back so that you feel like your bottom is touching the back of the chair. So lean back against the back of your chair. Good, that's it. And soften your gaze or close your eyes and bring your attention to the essence and elegance of your breathing. Direct the mind to the tip of the nose, the rim of the nostrils, and just watch the air flow in through the nose and out through the nose. Air skims along the septum, the center of the nasal cavity, on its journey inward and away from the body. As the air flows in through the nose, it moves into the back of the hollow, open throat, releasing the mouth, the tongue, and the jaw. It's as if each inhalation you're drinking in the prana through the nose, down the throat, all the way into the abdomen. As you feel the hips on the chair and you allow your navel to fall forward as you inhale. The navel softens naturally backward as you exhale and the air flows up and out the throat and out the nose. Drinking in the inhalation all the way down to the lower abdomen, spilling out the exhalation from the abdomen, out the throat, nose, releasing the jaw. As you inhale, count to yourself, 1, 2, 3. And as you exhale, count to yourself, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Find your rhythm. Focus your mind. Feel the breath. Watch the breath. Release the tensions of the outer shell of the physical body, as if you were sitting under a waterfall, melting down, puddling down to the abyss below the hips, the earth below the feet. Gently turn the palms face up. Bring the hands in front of your chest. Rub the palms of the hands together, kind of briskly until you feel a warmth between the hands. And then gently cup the hands over the eyes, putting the heel of the hand at the cheekbone, the fingertips at the hairline, making sure that you're not crimping your nose in any way so that both nostrils are receiving the prana and the breath. Flow of air in and out. Relaxing, releasing, softening your eyes before we begin to work on our computer today. Bowing your head down with the hands still cupped over the eyes, releasing the hands away from the eyes, noticing the light shining even through the eyelids. Bringing the hands to prayer position at the heart center, rising back up to a tall seated position, softly opening the eyes. Namaste.
Namaste.
Are we ready to work on a computer?
Oh, yeah.